a man who has been tearing it up of late, Jordan Pefok. Another big weekend for the American striker and his team, Union Berlin. They were hosting Wolfsburg on Sunday. Pefok in the starting lineup, and on the score sheet, Herc giving Union the 1-0 lead there in the 54th minute. Pretty good finish.
That's about as good as a finish as you're going to see from that angle. Ridiculous finish. Great run, great awareness, anticipation. A diving-esque flicked-on header, if you will. It's a golazo.
Yep, his third Bundesliga goal of the season to go along with 3 assists. Union Berlin, they went on to win 2-0. Now top of the Bundesliga and clearly feeling themselves on Twitter, reminding the U.S. men's national team Twitter account that both Union Berlin and Jordan Pefok still exist and are still scoring. So Herc Pefok with another goal. But of course, as we know, he was left off the latest U.S. roster. That has a lot of fans worried about the idea that he could miss out on Qatar. What do you think? Should U.S. fans be worried about Pefok missing out, or is his ticket still secure?
Not only should U.S. men's national team fans, be worried, but if I were Jordan Pefok, I would be livid. What else do I have to do? I am literally the only forward who has not gone cold. I'm literally the guy who has been so hot, I won a goal-scoring title in Europe. The first time a U.S. men's national team player, eligible player, has won a goal-scoring title in Europe. I'm that guy. And I'm scoring goals in the Bundesliga. My team is atop of the Bundesliga, not Bayern Munich. And all of a sudden, I'm being treated like my goals don't matter? Like I'm some scrub? What are you, holding a miss in Estadio Azteca against Mexico against me? If that's the case, why not hold when I came on as a sub versus Honduras in the semifinal of the CONCACAF Nations League to win the game for me? This man has done nothing but score goals, and somehow that is being held against him.
So I feel like we've started to have this discussion of whether it's Pefok or Pepi, Herc, but I wonder if actually it's not about Pefok. I wonder if the true debate here for who that third forward is going to be is actually between Pepi and Sargent, in which case I would tell U.S. fans, don't worry so much about the possibility of Pefok being left off this team. I say that in large part, Herc, because of what Greg Berhalter told us after he made the decision, which is, look, I've seen what I need to see out of Jordan Pefok. We know his profile, and also, Herc, that we've seen everything that we need to see out of him to make the decision as to whether he's going to be on the World Cup or not. Greg Berhalter's not saying that if he's already ruled Jordan Pefok out. It's pretty clear to me that he's still got him counted, and that actually he's taking this opportunity to look at 2 other guys who haven't proven it in a while and who he needs to see if they're ready for the World Cup, in Pepi and Josh Sargent. You think I'm wrong?
I just got deja vu and goosebumps. Did he not say the exact same thing about John Brooks? Did he not already know what John Brooks was about and wanted to see somebody else? How did that go for John Brooks?
It didn't go well.
Okay.
I think they're very different. I think it's very different. I think if you're Jordan Pefok and you want to worry, or if a U.S. fan and you want to worry, there is a Greg Berhalter quote that I think might make you worry quite a bit. And that's the idea that he's going out saying, look, it may not be the best forwards. It may be the guys that best fit this system. And I wonder there, Herc, what you think about that. Because that seems to imply that the system and Greg Berhalter's focus on the system is more important than production. And that's where you might get nervous, that maybe Greg Berhalter sees the system as more important than what is obvious to all of us, the thing we can see on paper, which is goals, and not just goals, Herc, but goals in a top 5 league.
Yeah, and he's not the only coach in the world. Luis Enrique literally had this conversation, I believe, yesterday or 2 days ago, and he was saying the same thing. He's saying, as clear as water, I call who I want because I think they will help me do what I want in said system. This is pretty much what Greg Berhalter is saying here. At some level, you have to respect it, but just say that. Just say, I want this player. I like what he does in said system. I don't care how many goals you score. But it's not been that. It's been one after the other with the inconsistencies from John Brooks to what is Jordan Pefok.
All right, so there we have it. Jordan Pefok still scoring, still not on the U.S. roster. For the upcoming friendlies, we don't know about the World Cup coming up in Qatar.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.